Welcome to Money Matinee, where discipline builds freedom. Thanks for watching. Most people think saving money is about deprivation, about restriction, about saying no to life. But the Stoics understood something deeper. Saving is not about deprivation. Saving is about preparation. It is the act of protecting your future self, the act of building stability, the act of creating peace. In a world full of uncertainty, saving is not optional. It is a shield, a foundation, a form of strength. This episode is about the discipline of saving, not as a chore, but as a philosophy. The Stoics practiced a concept called premeditatio malorum, the premeditation of adversity. They imagined challenges before they arrived so they could face them with calm and clarity. Saving money is the modern version of that practice. You don't save because you expect disaster. You save because life is unpredictable. A job loss, a medical bill, a car repair, a family emergency. The Stoic prepares not out of fear, but out of wisdom. Saving is not about expecting the worst. It is about being ready for anything. Most people don't struggle to save because they're irresponsible. They struggle because the modern world is designed to make saving difficult. Instant gratification, endless subscriptions. Buy now, pay later. Social pressure, lifestyle inflation. The world encourages spending, not saving. Stoics warned that the person who follows the crowd will inherit the crowd's problems. Saving requires stepping away from the noise, stepping away from comparison, stepping away from impulse. Saving requires discipline, the discipline to choose long-term strength over short-term comfort. Saving is not a financial act. It is an act of self-respect. When you save, you are telling your future self, I will not abandon you. I will not leave you unprepared. I will not let life catch you off guard. Stoics believed in living with honor, not for others, but for oneself. Saving is a form of honor, a form of responsibility, a form of care. You save because you value your future. You save because you value your peace. You save because you value your life. Every disciplined financial life begins with one thing: an emergency fund. 3 to 6 months of expenses. Not because you expect disaster, but because life is unpredictable. The emergency fund is not just money. It is peace. It is stability. It is control. When you have an emergency fund, you make decisions from strength, not fear. You negotiate better. You think clearer. You sleep deeper. The Stoics believed that preparation creates calm. Your emergency fund is your calm. Motivation fades. Willpower weakens. But automation never fails. The Stoics built routines to protect their discipline. You must do the same. Automate your savings. Automate your transfers. Automate your contributions. When saving becomes automatic, it becomes effortless. You remove emotion. You remove hesitation. You remove inconsistency. Automation is discipline without friction. Most people believe saving only matters when the amounts are large. But Stoics understood that greatness is built through small actions. Saving $5 a day, saving $20 a week, saving $100 a month. These small amounts compound. They grow. They build momentum. The disciplined saver doesn't wait for the perfect moment. They start where they are, with what they have, and they grow from there. Small becomes steady. Steady becomes strong. Strong becomes unstoppable. Stoics believed in balance, not excess, not deprivation. Saving is wise. Hoarding is fear. Saving prepares you. Hoarding traps you. The disciplined saver knows when to save and when to invest, when to hold and when to grow. Saving is the foundation. Investing is the structure. You need both. Prices rise, jobs shift, technology evolves, the economy changes, but the principle of saving remains constant. Saving is not outdated. Saving is not old-fashioned. Saving is not optional. Saving is timeless. The Stoics lived through wars, famine, and political chaos. Yet their principles survived. Saving is one of those principles. It protects you in every economy, every era, every circumstance. Freedom is not bought, it is built. Saving builds freedom. Freedom from stress, freedom from fear, freedom from debt, freedom from living paycheck to paycheck. Stoics believed that the person who masters themselves masters their world. The person who masters their savings masters their future. Saving is not about money. It is about control. It is about peace. It is about choice. Saving is the first brick in the foundation of wealth, the first step toward financial strength, the first act of discipline. You save not because you have extra, but because you have purpose. You save not because life is easy, but because life is unpredictable. You save because you respect your future. You save because you value your peace. You save because you are building something greater. Master yourself, and your money will follow. If this helped you, like it, share it, and subscribe. Your future will thank you. Until next time.